The Must Bus is picking up steam and barreling down the road as we have picked up our second commitment in the transfer portal. This time we are talking about 6'1" senior Penn point guard Clark Slajchert. This is a big time pickup for Coach Muss and the SC staff. This is a player with a very diverse offensive tool belt and a ton of big time game experience as well. But before we get more into it today, what's up guys? My name is Gabe and welcome into the Trojan Blade. We are getting closer and closer to 10,000 subs here on the channel. The growth has been absolutely outstanding and each subscription truly means the world to me. So please hit that button down below if you would. Thank you so much for being here. Let's get into this. All right, so talking about Clark, we have found our point guard. Huge fan of this guy's game. Size-wise, we're looking at 6'1", 170 pounds. His lack of height in a basketball sense doesn't really impede him. He is an extremely smart player, obviously coming from the Ivy League, but he uses those smarts to find holes and gaps in different angles to get a shot off. So yeah, that's not an issue for him at all. This was a very highly coveted player as well. He chose SC over the likes of UCLA, Cal, Utah State, San Francisco, Stanford, Davidson, and Michigan. And while he is transferring to USC from Penn, Clark is a Southern California native originally, hailing from Los Angeles, actually attending Oak Park High School. Now, talking about on the court, there's truly so much to like about this player. We talked about it briefly, but the different tools he possesses on the offensive side of the floor really put so much pressure on the defense. Overall, this was a 48.7% shooter from the floor and 42.2% from three, but when you watch him, he can really do a little bit of everything. He has runners, floaters, a nice mid-range game, an easy stroke from three. I do think the playmaking is there. No disrespect intended, but he was on a different level than his teammates over there at Penn. It will be interesting to see if the assist numbers start to increase as he's surrounded by guys that can score the basketball at a much higher level than what he had previously. Now, where he really shines though is as the ball handler when running the pick and roll or just coming off a screen. He's both very adept at A, making the right decision to pass or shoot, and B, scoring the basketball in those shooting situations. Of course, it is very important to have players that can go and create their own shot, but with the way Muss wants to play, we need to keep it moving, keep it flowing, not let one guard ball handle for 15 seconds of the shot clock. Another thing that stands out when you watch Clark is just his overall stamina. I mean, this guy's playing 40 plus minutes in really big games, and he's not just staying stagnant, he's moving the entire time. He's working very hard, whether it's to get open, whether it's to come back on defense. This guy is going 100% the entire game, and it's very impressive. This is just a great overall fit from both a philosophy sense and an experience sense as well. Of course, this roster is being completely rebuilt from the ground up. We need veterans, we need experience, we need guys like Clark Slajchert. I mean, you watch this guy against Kentucky earlier in the year. Obviously, Penn is completely outmatched from a talent standpoint, but he plays 40 minutes, drops 17 points on them, 4 assists, and a steal. This guy is a high-level player that is going to make a big impact for SC in the Big Ten. So yeah, guys, very excited about Clark Slajchert and just the basketball program going forward. Absolutely stoked to see how this roster continues to be built. And guys, of course, I do want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on Clark and the basketball program as a whole? Please let me know down below. If you did happen to enjoy this video, please do leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for all your continued support. You're all awesome, and as always, take care and fight on.